Morning. Now let's head back out to Madisonville where the Morning Anchor team has been hanging out. Leslie is joining us now. Leslie, good morning.
Hey, Leah, you're doing a great job in studio. Well, here in Madisonville, a rooster is the unofficial town mascot. It's hard to drive anywhere in this town down any street without seeing either a live one or a tribute to one. But it is a town divided. Those who see the rooster as a nuisance and those who embrace it as a sign of their way of life.
Madisonville may be a sleepy little town, but some residents don't get much sleep as the legend of the rooster lives on.
They're really cool neighbors.
We still deal with it about once every, seems like 8 months. We'll get a complaint, from somebody's rooster who is crowing, and that's what they do.
Mayor Gene Pilat says the issue of roosters was brought up at about 5 council meetings in the past year, which resulted in a new town ordinance.
That came down to 20 hens and 1 rooster.
So peaceful out here, you hear them birds chirping, it's beautiful.
To fully tell this story, we must take you back to where it all began. Over 3 decades ago in 1989, Ronnie and Amy Arnault lived in town. They already owned peacocks and decided to add a rooster to the mix.
It's like a chime clock. You get used to it, so the rooster never bothered us, but I guess it did bother her,
Yes, a young woman in town had recently moved to Madisonville and lived nearby. She was less than thrilled with her neighbor's new addition. She eventually was so fed up she filed a lawsuit against the Arnaults. Here's some of her list of grievances to then Mayor Peter Gitz.
When I moved over here, I was looking for a peaceful, quiet place to live where I could have nice neighbors and a safe neighborhood. With one notable exception, Madisonville has been everything I was looking for.
She said things like, well, I moved to Madisonville to enjoy the country sounds. Well, that just the town went crazy over that. Because what is a rooster if it's not the sound of a country sound?
They have a rooster that wakes me up every morning between 3:30 and 4:30. I explained to them I was having difficulty at work because of a lack of sleep.
Because she got caught
sleeping on the job, and she blamed us, the rooster, for the cause for her losing her job.
I am at the end of my rope and having been forced out of my home and out of my job because of a rooster. I will pursue this to its conclusion.
And with that, a tough decision was made. An arrest warrant was issued for the Arnaults rooster for causing a foul disturbance in the town limits, though he didn't go down without a fight.
Hard to apprehend, very elusive. He eluded us again. You saw how quick he was to get over that fence.
Wanted posters went up, but not for his capture, for a name for this renegade. A handful of local restaurants joined together to hold a contest, and names came pouring in.
This one's from Brookhaven.
gathered 2,000 names before they picked the name Reveille, which is kind of appropriate, waking people up and stuff.
Reveille was eventually captured.
This is his cell.
The Madisonville Historic Museum still has his pin on display. Curator Iris Vacanti took us through the history. The media ate the story up, each headline bringing another clever pun. And Mayor Gitz capitalized on the attention his town was getting.
He's become a celebrity.
The next phase of the spectacle, the rooster was put on trial. He was tried on 5 counts: engaging in foul play, disturbing the peace, assaulting man's best friends, breaking curfew, and violating the common and public decency of the town by scratching in private areas.
400 people went to the trial.
The rooster was found guilty.
4 kegs of beer, too. It's funny.
Had to serve out his sentence on our property in Madisonville.
Reveille eventually went to fly with the angels, but someone was determined to keep this new tradition alive.
Every time he would get maybe run over by a car, Mayor Peter Gitz would drop another one off at my house, and the story kept going.
All right, what do you think, buddy? I don't think he has anything to say. See, the sun's up, so he's done cock-a-doodle-doodle for the day. Now, I think it is so quaint. I personally love the whole rooster. It's so beautiful, but I definitely don't think I would think it was so cute at 1 o'clock in the morning. Peyton, what do you think?
It may have been perfect for us with this schedule, but yeah, ooh, they'll wake you up. All right, thank you so much, Leslie.